Welcome to Atmos Sleep, where we craft tales to escort you into a realm of serene dreams, inspired by the adventures of the extraordinary. Tonight, we embark on an interdimensional journey with Rick and Morty, exploring the vast and whimsical expanse of the multiverse. Drift through the cosmos of dreams, the vibrant chaos of distant worlds, and the echoes of alternate realities. As you nestle into your bed, let the wonders of the universe unfold around you. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and let the voyage through time and space gently lull you into tranquil slumber. Your adventure through the stars begins now. In the quiet comfort of his garage, surrounded by the chaotic symphony of blinking gadgets and buzzing machinery, Rick Sanchez, the eccentric and genius scientist, embarks on yet another extraordinary venture. This evening, he's not just tinkering with the fabric of reality, but delving into the realms of dreams. Morty, his often reluctant but loyal companion, watches with a blend of awe and apprehension. Tonight, Morty, we're not just hopping dimensions or galaxies. We're exploring the Dreamverse, the very essence of dreams across the multiverse, Rick announces, his eyes gleaming with a wild excitement that only the promise of uncharted territories could ignite. A few swift adjustments to his portal gun, and the air in front of them begins to shimmer and twist. A portal ripples into existence, swirling with colors more vibrant and varied than the deepest REM sleep could conjure. They step through, and the familiar chaos of Rick's garage is replaced by an ethereal landscape that defies the norms of physical space. They find themselves adrift in a cosmic ocean, a place where tranquil clouds drift languidly among a tapestry of shimmering stars. Each star, Rick explains, with a rare hint of reverence in his voice, represents a being's dream from some corner of the multiverse. The Dreamverse is a realm where the subconscious minds of countless entities converge, creating a space of infinite imagination and boundless potential. As they float through this dreamscape, Morty finds himself overwhelmed by the serene beauty that surrounds them. Here, the usual perils of their interdimensional escapades are replaced by an overwhelming sense of peace. They glide gently, buoyed by the soft, ethereal ambience, past clouds that resemble fluffy, cosmic sheep and stars that pulse with the gentle rhythm of dreaming hearts. The Dreamverse, with its soft, luminescent hues and soothing sounds, feels like a lullaby made visible. Rick and Morty pass by dream bubbles, each a window into a different dream. Some bubbles reveal tranquil scenes of alien landscapes. Others show abstract patterns that dance and swirl with an internal logic known only to the dreamer. Rick, usually a man of action and cynicism, seems momentarily lost in thought, gazing at the stars with an uncharacteristic pensiveness. Every dream is a world, Morty, he muses, his voice softer, lost in the contemplation of this universe of dreams. Infinite worlds created every night, as limitless as thought itself. Morty, his usual anxiety momentarily forgotten, gazes around in awe. The stars twinkle, not just with light, but with the murmurs of dreams, each one a story, a wish, a secret hope. In the Dreamverse, the chaos and danger of reality feel light years away. As they continue their voyage, Floating through this surreal, dream-infused expanse, they approach a star that glows with a particularly inviting light. Rick, with a knowing smirk, steers them towards it. "Let's see what dreams are made of," he says. And with that, they dive into the heart of the star, ready to explore the dreams it holds. Leaving behind the ethereal beauty of the Dreamverse, Rick and Morty venture through another swirling portal, emerging onto a world that seems to be crafted from the very essence of tranquility. This is the planet of lullabies, a place where the air itself is a symphony of soothing melodies and gentle harmonies. As they step onto the planet's surface, they are greeted by a soft, twilight ambience. The sky above is a canvas of deep purples and blues, twinkling with stars that seem to pulse in rhythm with the planet's inherent music. The ground beneath their feet feels like lush, velvety moss, cushioning their steps with a gentle whisper. The planet of lullabies is inhabited by the Melodians, ethereal beings of light and sound who communicate solely through song. Their voices are like liquid music, flowing in beautiful harmonies that resonate with the soul. Each Melodian contributes to the planet's chorus, creating a living lullaby that soothes all who visit. Rick and Morty walk through a meadow where the grass sways in time with the melody, each blade singing a note of its own. The flowers around them glow softly in the planet's dim light, emitting delicate chimes as they open and close in a slow, entrancing dance. They come across a gently flowing stream, its waters singing as they cascade over smooth, luminescent stones. The sound is like a symphony, with each droplet playing its part in the planet's lullaby. Morty leans down to touch the water, and as his fingers break the surface, the stream responds with a new melody, as if acknowledging his presence. The air on this planet is perfumed with a scent that is both calming and rejuvenating. Rick, usually immune to such sentimental atmospheres, can't help but be affected by the serene beauty of this world. He watches as Morty, usually fraught with anxiety and uncertainty, seems to find a peace he seldom experiences. As they explore further, they encounter a grove of singing trees. The trees' leaves rustle with a soft, whispering music, adding depth to the planet's lullaby. Underneath these trees, Morty feels a sense of profound relaxation, as if the worries of his life are being lifted away by the melody. Night falls on the planet of lullabies, but the darkness is not oppressive. Instead, it is filled with a comforting embrace, a blanket of sound and softness that envelops the world. The stars above shine brighter, each one adding its light to the planet's lullaby. Rick and Morty spend hours in this grove, talking in hushed tones, or simply sitting in silence, letting the music of the planet wash over them. In these moments, the usual chaos of their lives seems distant, a faint echo overshadowed by the peace of the present. Eventually, they know they must leave, but as they step back through the portal, they carry with them a sense of calm, a memory of the planet of lullabies that will linger in their minds like a soothing dream. Leaving the serene lullabies of the harmonious planet behind, Rick activates his portal gun, and they step into the swirling vortex. Emerging on the other side, Rick and Morty find themselves in a cityscape bathed in the golden hues of an eternal sunset. This is the time-looped city, a place where time flows in a continuous, peaceful cycle, allowing its inhabitants to relive their happiest moments in an endless loop. As they wander through the city, they observe its unique charm. Here, time doesn't progress in the traditional sense, but loops back on itself. Rick explains, "This place, Morty, it's like a temporal anomaly, a loop in the fabric of time itself. People here experience their best moments over and over. The city is alive with scenes of joy and contentment, replaying like a well-orchestrated play. Morty watches, fascinated, as a couple experiences their first kiss under the blooming branches of a cherry blossom tree, only for the moment to reset and replay with the same intensity of emotion. They pass by a park where children play in an endless loop of laughter and games. The scene is heartwarming, echoing the innocence and unbridled joy of youth. Morty can't help but smile, feeling the contagious happiness that seems to permeate the air. Rick and Morty find themselves at a quaint cafe, where the patrons are engaged in lively conversations, toasting to good news, and savoring their favorite meals. Each time the loop resets, the joy of the patrons is as genuine and heartfelt as the first time. Morty sips a drink that tastes like his favorite childhood ice cream, marveling at the technology or magic that makes this possible. "It's incredible, Rick. They're all so happy," he remarks, his voice tinged with wonder. Rick, observing the city, nods in agreement. "Yeah, Morty, it's a kind of utopia, I guess. A place where people can hold on to their best moments forever." Despite his usual skepticism, there's a hint of admiration in his tone for this world that has defied the usual rules of time and existence. As they sit in the cafe, the peace of the time-looped city envelops them. It's a place that seems to exist outside the usual chaos of the multiverse, a haven of repeating joy and unchanging beauty. The city, with its looping timeline, offers a glimpse into a world where happiness is eternal and sorrows are forgotten. Rick and Morty spend hours observing the looping routines of the city's inhabitants, each cycle revealing new layers of joy and contentment. The experience is like watching a favorite movie that never loses its charm, no matter how many times it's replayed. As the evening draws to a close and the eternal sunset continues to bathe the city in its warm light, Rick and Morty prepare to leave. The time-looped city, with its unique temporal anomaly, leaves a lasting impression on them, a reminder of the beauty of life's best moments and the wonder of reliving them. With a mix of reluctance and awe, they step back through the portal, the images and emotions of the time-looped city lingering in their minds like a cherished memory. Stepping through the portal once again, Rick and Morty emerge into a vastly different realm. This time, they find themselves drifting in the heart of a cosmic nebula, a vast expanse of swirling colors and soft, luminescent clouds. This is the Nebula of Forgotten Dreams, a place where the dreams of countless beings, once lost or abandoned, find refuge and continue to exist in a ghostly, ethereal form. As they float through the nebula, the dreams manifest around them like delicate, shimmering bubbles. Each bubble is a window into a different dream, a vignette of hopes, fears, fantasies, and forgotten wishes. Rick hands Morty a special device, resembling a pair of goggles. Put these on, Morty. They'll let you see into these dreams, experience them like you're really there. Morty slips the device over his eyes and is immediately transported into a dream. He finds himself standing in a surreal landscape where the laws of physics and logic hold no sway. Mountains float in midair, rivers run upside down, and creatures of impossible shapes and colors roam freely. The dream is a tapestry of imagination, woven from the deepest recesses of someone's mind. As Morty moves from one dream bubble to another, he witnesses an array of fantastical and bizarre scenes. In one, he's a gallant knight in a mythical kingdom. In another, he's flying through the skies of an alien world. Each dream is unique, a personal universe crafted from the fabric of thought and emotion. Rick, too, explores the dreams, his scientific curiosity piqued by the nebulous phenomena. He analyzes the dreams, marveling at their complexity and the raw creativity of the subconscious mind. "It's incredible, Morty," he says, his voice filled with a rare sense of wonder. "These dreams are like raw, unfiltered peeks into the minds of the universe's inhabitants. Pure, unbridled imagination." The Nebula of Forgotten Dreams is a quiet, peaceful place, far removed from the chaos and noise of the waking world. Here, in this celestial dreamscape, the forgotten dreams continue to live on, their stories and visions preserved in the heart of the nebula. Rick and Morty spend what feels like hours adrift in this sea of dreams. They experience the joys and terrors, the absurdities and beauties of dreams that have slipped from the minds of dreamers across the cosmos. It's an experience that is both humbling and exhilarating, a reminder of the boundless potential of the mind and the shared nature of dreams. As they finally prepare to leave the nebula, they feel a sense of awe and gratitude. The Nebula of Forgotten Dreams has been a journey through the heart of imagination, a voyage into the deepest, most hidden parts of the psyche. With one last look at the swirling colors and glowing dream bubbles, they step back through the portal, carrying with them the memories of countless dreams, a mosaic of the hopes and fears, joys and sorrows of beings far and wide. After traversing the surreal landscapes of dreams and memories, Rick and Morty step through the portal for the final time, finding themselves back in the familiar chaos of Rick's garage lab. The sharp contrast of the cluttered, gadget-filled space to the ethereal realms they've just explored is jarring. Yet, there's a comfort in the return to reality. The portal closes behind them with a soft whoosh, the luminescent swirls fading into the dim light of the garage. Morty takes a moment to reorient himself, the sights and sounds of their dreamlike journey still vivid in his mind. "That was actually pretty nice, Rick," Morty admits, a sense of wonder lingering in his voice. The adventures he's accustomed to with Rick are usually fraught with danger and chaos. But this journey through the Dreamverse and the Nebula of Forgotten Dreams was different. It was peaceful, introspective, and oddly reassuring. Rick, leaning against his workbench cluttered with tools and alien technology, gives Morty a rare, genuine smile. Sometimes, Morty, the greatest adventures are the ones that bring us peace. They let us explore not just the universe, but ourselves. His tone carries a hint of sentimentality, unusual for the typically cynical scientist. Morty looks around the garage, seeing the familiar earthly objects in a new light. The experience of exploring dreams has given him a new perspective on his own thoughts and aspirations, a deeper understanding of the power of imagination. As they start to put away the equipment, Rick shares his reflections on the nature of dreams and reality, musing on the limitless potential of the mind. Morty listens, his thoughts drifting to the incredible sights they've seen, the harmonious melodies of the planet of lullabies, the joyous loops of the time-looped city, and the vibrant tapestry of forgotten dreams. The garage, once just a space filled with odd inventions and the starting point of wild escapades, now feels like a gateway to infinite possibilities. It's a place where the known and unknown meet, where the boundaries of reality blur with the realms of dreams. As Morty prepares to head back to the house, he feels a sense of tranquility, a soothing calm that's a stark contrast to the usual adrenaline-fueled adventures. The journey through the multiverse of dreams has been a respite, a peaceful exploration that's shown him the beauty and complexity of the mind's inner universe. Rick watches Morty leave, a thoughtful expression on his face. The adventure through the Dreamverse was as much for him as it was for Morty, a chance to explore the quieter, more reflective side of their interdimensional travels. The night outside the garage is quiet, the stars twinkling in the vast sky, each one a reminder of the endless adventures that await. But for now, the peace of their dream journey lingers, a gentle echo in the back of their minds.